Today is Friday, day 3 of the Saratoga racecourse meet, and today's stakes race of the day is the Lake George, which will be run on the inner turf. It's for 3-year-old fillies. And for those of you not in town right now, we had a significant shower earlier in the morning, but as of 10:45 right now, the rain has abated, so we'll see exactly which surface the race is run on. Roselli has handicapped the race as if it's staying on the turf, so here's the field for the Lake George.
It's a grade 2, $150,000 for 3-year-old fillies going 8.5 furlongs on the inner turf at Saratoga. Don't have any earth-shattering long shots for you here, but let's take a look. This is a very well-matched group. If you have an opinion, you'll probably get paid pretty well here. What I can tell you is the two that I like the best. The first is Mary's Follies. She won a grade 3 in her turf debut. That's a pretty good accomplishment. She closed into a fast pace, which is what I really like about her. To sit off a fast pace like that and be able to accelerate is not a common talent, and she seems to be one coming in here very well. She's moved into the Rick Dutrow barn. She gets Ramon Dominguez. She's going to be up close to the pace, and she's the fastest finisher, so I like her quite a bit. The other horse I think has a solid shot in here is Kiowa Cat. She's on the outside. Luckily, she's a closer. She closes very quickly. She's going to need room. She's going to need a little racing luck. It's not that bulky a field, but still, she's had trouble in a couple of races finding her way through. She just missed to Mary's Follies in her last. This race sets up a little better for her. There's a little more pace up front. The turns are a little tighter. She can sit a little bit longer and launch one big kick. So she will come flashing at the end. But it's a well-matched field. There's a number of others that I want to mention in here. Lady Shakespeare, she's on the rail. She is stepping up into stakes company after a ferocious finish against N2Xers. She gets Kent DeSormo. She is coming off a layoff, but she's going to get a stalking trip where she's not going to have to run every step of the way. And, if it falls her way, she could have a significant impact. Kirtana is going to take a lot of play. She's going to be the other pace factor in here. I don't think she finishes as well as Mary's Follies, so I'm not looking for her to win. She's not quite as fast, but she is coming in off a 3-race win streak. She's won 2 stakes in a row. She's not to be taken completely lightly. Another filly who I think has a big career ahead of her is Consequence. She ran in the American 1,000 Guineas at Arlington Park. Apparently we're going to start getting a European program on the turf for 3-year-olds going here. She's notable mostly because she's never lost on turf except to Maram, who won the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf Fillies last year. So she's a pretty tough customer. She really showed a lot of class and game in her finish in the 1,000 Guineas. So she is going to develop into a good horse. I don't think this race particularly sets up for her. The Best Day Ever. She's another closer. She's not as good a closer as Kiowa Cat. She has trouble getting there, but she does show good final fractions. She does show good buyers. She drops from the American Oaks, which is to me, one of the great 3-year-old filly races that we have. It's not as well known, but a lot of tremendous fillies have come out of that race. She didn't do so well there. She was a little too late to the party. But again, just based on class and based on company lines, she deserves to be in here. So, like I said, it's a very contentious race, very interesting race, and there's a lot of fillies who could step up and win this, but from the race shape, I like Mary's Follies and Kiowa Cat.